when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Welcome back to the morning show on Tobago Updates Television. I am Adanna Combie, and we continue conversations this morning in studio. This morning we're speaking with none other than Christopher Nathan. And yes, he is the CEO of Cocoa Velvet International, Director, Making Style Program. And we are talking about Miss Tobago 2024 finals that is taking place this Sunday, and some exciting things are ahead. You'd want to have your ears peeled to this conversation to hear what to look forward to on Sunday at the finals of this event. You know, we had the prelims, we had all the activities leading up to this grand finale, and we're really looking forward to it. And we want to say welcome to you this morning, and we're really interested to hear what we're going to be looking forward to on the event on Sunday. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, thank you, and good morning, Tobago. It's good to be back after the carnival rush. This Sunday is an event that you must not miss. I think it's going to be one of the most glamorous events to be taking place at the Shore Park complex. We're going to transform the Shore Park into an oasis of beauty, garment scenery, where we will be seeing not just beauty, but also top fashion. What we plan to do is to have a pre-show of a fashion, art and design exhibition in the lobby from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. so that patrons can come early and browse the exhibits and buy jewelry, buy accessories, buy clothing from the various Tobago
I like the buy part.
Yes,
you know, women, we like to shop, so yes.
Indeed. So this is an opportunity to support Tobagonian designers who will be exhibiting in the pre-show. It's also an opportunity for people to be on time for the show.
That's right.
Yes.
Good strategy there. Good strategy there. I see that.
Yes, because we want to start on time at 7 p.m. Even though we have been advertising the show to start at 8 p.m., that's the Miss Tobago pageant. From 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., we're going to have the graduation ceremony for the Tobago Youth Creative Arts Workshop. As you know, we have had 130 secondary school students from Tobago in a workshop for 4 months, from September until January, who have been training for careers in the creative industries. And I'm happy to announce that a few of the participants of the workshop have been offered jobs by Trinidadian designers already. And a few of them are also going to enroll at the Caribbean Academy of Fashion and Design at UTT and the YTEP Fashion Design course to continue studying for a degree in fashion and a diploma in fashion. So I'm excited that the workshop is bearing fruit. So this graduation is going to be at 7 p.m., 7 to 8 p.m., and at 8 p.m. we jump right into Showtime, Miss Tobago Beauty Pageant.
One thing I like about this pageant, it's not just a pageant, it's not just pageantry.
Yeah.
It actually provides a platform for learning as well.
Absolutely.
And developing skills, and even unearthing skills that we probably might not have known that we had, and
Indeed.
exploring opportunities. So I want to say congratulations and kudos for taking that initiative, and for all the stakeholders who came on board with you to make this a reality. 130 students, 130 lives impacted by this project, by this program, and of course some of them moving on to actually acquiring jobs. So congratulations, and thank you so very much for making this contribution to Tobago and our students in our schools as well. There are so many things to look forward to at this event on Sunday. I know that there's a designer challenge.
Yes, indeed. But before that, I want to give credit to Zorisha Hackett, Assemblywoman Zorisha Hackett, who really started the ball rolling. Because when we came here, when we moved to Cocoa Velvet's business to Tobago, I approached her in June, I think, last year to ask permission to go to the secondary schools to recruit participants for the workshop. And she jumped right in and gave approval for us to approach the principals of the school. Ms. Hackett is actually a judge for Miss Tobago Beauty Pageant. So we're going to jump right into the pageant. I want to thank as well the Tobago House of Assembly Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport for sponsoring the workshop, and the Office of the Prime Minister's Sport and Culture Fund. So we have a celebrity panel of judges coming to Tobago for Miss Tobago Beauty Pageant, and they are headed by Gisela Rond-West, Miss World 1986, Charul Lochan Das. Yes, and Giselle has been responsible for training the delegates. She's been coming to Tobago twice, 3 times a month since September to train the delegates, and we're very excited about that. Charo Luchendas is the pageant director for Miss World Trinidad and Tobago, and the winner of Miss Tobago will be representing Tobago at Miss World Trinidad and Tobago pageant in 2024. We have Richard Young, fashion impresario, Rana Ibrahim, fitness expert, Maria Jordan, who is Miss World Trinidad and Tobago 1971.
Wow.
She is coming to sit on the panel, and Zorisha Hackett, of course. Then we have a separate panel for top model Trinidad and Tobago. One of the lucky Tobagonian models, aspiring models, will have the opportunity to win an international modeling contract with Elsa Exclusive Look. This contract would allow her to work in London, New York, Paris, and Milan as a top fashion model. So there's very wonderful opportunity for Tobagonians because this is the first time we are hosting top model Trinidad and Tobago in Tobago. So Mr. John Belboa, who will be offering the contract, he's our chief judge. Wendy Fitzwilliam will be coming to judge top model Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm not sure people in Tobago know that Wendy was the producer of Caribbean Next Top Model.
Yes, I remember that.
Right.
Yes.
And having
Exciting
won,
times.
yes, indeed, and having won the Miss Universe pageant, she brought a lot of prestige to Cocoa Valley because she was our principal model when we started the company in 1997. So Wendy has always been supportive of Cocoa Velvet's projects. We are very excited to welcome her here on Friday for top model Trinidad and Tobago. Also sitting on the panel will be our international model, Crystal Noriega, who has worked with some of the top brands, Louis Vuitton, Dolce & Gabbana, Calvin Klein, L'Oreal Paris, Tom Ford, Ungaro, and Crystal won our contest in 2010, and she's still modeling from her bases in New York, London, Paris, Milan, Copenhagen, and Hamburg. So this young lady who will be winning top model Trinidad and Tobago has big shoes to fill.
I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that.
Also coming will be Latifah Morris, who won top model Trinidad and Tobago in 2008, and last year in fact, she won the top model of the world contest, and she'll be representing Trinidad and Tobago at the international contest in Egypt later on this year. So Latifah Morris will be joining our panel. And lastly, we have Sarah Jane Jones, who is our current winner and the last winner of top model Trinidad and Tobago. She is now based in Spain, Paris, Milan, and New York. And she'll be coming in for the contest on Friday as well. So we have a really prestigious panel of judges for top model Trinidad and Tobago and Miss Tobago 2024 beauty pageant.
You know, one thing, as you're going through the list of judges and you're going through the list of, most of the judges have participated in pageants and now they are out there in the world.
Indeed.
And they are meeting with some of the top designers and top brands, and they're representing these brands. And these are things that we see on television as little girls growing up. And now the opportunities here in Tobago for our girls to go out there and explore, you know, to participate and to get a feel of this type of experience.
Yes,
and you know, I want to say congratulations and thank you. And I know we spoke before in a previous interview, you know, sometimes you speak about when you're going to the modeling career, sometimes it could be really risky business. And I also know that you provide a measure of support in terms of protecting our models and ensuring that they get the right treatment, because, you know, we don't want the kind of extortion and this types of stuff. And I know you have that in place. So I'm not worried about that because you've mentioned it before and you've put yourself there and said, we do this.
And
so
the parents want to hear that.
The parents also want to hear that, and I know you've done it. So I'm not even concerned much about that. I'm just so very happy that we look at these shows, we look at these things as young children coming up, even in schools now, and the fact that it is possible for us from this very small island, because you brought this here for us. I want to say thank you.
And our logo has always been Dare to Dream.
Right.
Because a lot of people from Trinidad and Tobago and the smaller islands in the Eastern Caribbean feel that because they come from a small island, they're not good enough to work in Paris, New York, London, and Milan. And we have proven them wrong.
That's right. And it could happen in any industry. It could happen in sports. It could happen in any industry at all, and I'm so happy that you brought it from the beauty aspect
Yeah,
of it,
yeah,
that we cannot just see, because people just think, oh, it's kind of like a vapid type of career, but
yeah.
it really does give you great
Yes, and it's a stepping
opportunities.
stone to amazing things, because look what Wendy has done.
That's right.
Look what Giselle Around has done.
That's right. They use the
Of
platform
course, of course,
for addressing social
of course,
issues,
of
for
course.
assisting people in challenging areas. So this is something I really want to endorse this, and I want to say
Thank
congratulations
you.
and thank you so much. You know, I'm excited. I've never felt this way about pageantry before,
Yeah.
having this conversation with you. So I want to say congratulations to you and thank you to all the stakeholders who came on
Indeed.
board to
Because
ensure.
we want to acknowledge Ricia Ali Lindo, who did a lot of work with the delegates in communication skills development and developing their ability to go on interviews and speak comfortably. So we started off with 15 delegates initially, and we're down to the top 9. And the top 9 who will be representing Speyside, Charlottesville, Mariah, Plymouth, Bon Accord, New Grange, Patience Hill, Mount Grace, and we're now going to talk about the designer. So each delegate was paired with a Tobago designer to do the evening gown, because you know a huge part of the pageant is the evening gown
That's
section,
right, yes.
and people come just to
Just
see
to
these evening
see,
gowns. Yes.
yes.
So for the evening gown section, we have 9 designers competing for the designer challenge, which is the best evening gown prize, and they are Vanilla Allen Toppin, who has come out of the woodwork,
Right.
so to speak, and put back on her designer hat. Serena Stevens, a young designer, 15 years old, from Hammond Secondary School. She'll be doing a gown. Tamia Palmer, Sean Phillips, who everybody knows in Tobago, is doing 2 gowns for the contest. Tyrone Kerr, a Tobagonian young man who is part of Kerr and Marcel design label in Trinidad. He's coming back to Tobago to do a gown. Gwendolyn Springer is doing a gown, and 2 of the delegates are designing their own gown.
Wow.
So it's very exciting. This designer gown challenge will be sponsored by Cocoa Velvet International, and at the end of the contest, we will have special prizes such as Miss Physique, Miss Intelligence, Best in Evening Wear, as well as Miss Physique, Miss Intelligence, Best in Evening Wear, Miss Photogenic, as well as the Most Improved Delegate, which will be sponsored by Gisela Ron West Miss World 1986.
Awesome, awesome,
I
awesome.
also want to say too, briefly, that this project came about because Cocoa Velvet is now established in Tobago. We have moved our head office from Woodbrook, and we are now bringing all our major projects to Tobago. And this is an opportunity for the Tobago House of Assembly to capitalize on what we call fashion and beauty event tourism. It's big business all around the world. So countries that have a fashion industry, as well as small islands, promote beauty and fashion event tourism, where people come for fashion shows, they come for beauty pageants to the island or to the city, and they fill up the hotel rooms.
That's
So it's an
right.
opportunity here for Tobago. So this weekend we have done a package which is called the Fashion and Beauty Package, with 2 partner hotels, Comfort Inn and Suites, as well as Violas. So people coming from Trinidad can book for special rates at these hotels to attend the show on Sunday.
Awesome, awesome. So of course
Tickets.
yes.
We have to talk about
We
tickets.
have to talk about tickets.
Indeed.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So we wanted to fill up the show park complex. And for that reason, we kept the ticket prices low. So it's just $30 general admission to come in. Where have you gone to a show and paid $30?
$30. Wow.
So the general admission tickets are $30, and there's a VIP ticket for $100. And those who want to attend the coronation after party can do a platinum VIP, which allows them entry into the after party. So the tickets are available at the Shaw Park box office, as well as Comfort Inn and Suites front desk, Ted Arthur Leather Collection at James Park in Scarborough, which is next to RBC Royal Bank, and Viola's Guest House in Lowlands. So remember, come and support these young people who are graduating from the Tobago Youth Creative Arts Workshop. Come and support your delegate who's representing you for Miss Tobago Beauty Pageant, and see history in the making. Well, one young Tobagonian model is going to win an international modeling contract.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for providing these opportunities to our Tobago young people, our Tobago women, and of course the opportunity to partner And also, so just to a further reach, it's not just about the fashion, there's so many things involved in it. I didn't even know that there were so many other arms to this, and I want to say congratulations and thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is happening this Sunday at the Shore Park Complex, and the gates are open from 5 p.m. where the exhibition begins from 5 to 8, and the actual show begins at 7 p.m. with the graduation before we head on to the pageant. So all are invited. The tickets are as low as $30 for general admission, and then $100 there, and then $300 depending on if you want to go to the coronation after. All are welcomed, all are invited. Thank you so much for gracing us this morning and for giving us that information and for building awareness to the beauty industry, and for creating that platform here in Tobago. Thank you for all the stakeholders who have joined and are making this a possibility, as you said, dare to dream. And so we will continue dreaming and see our dreams become a reality. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we end the morning show on Tobago Updates Television, but our programming continues as we head on over to Tobago Notes and then GMT with Candice Jackson. So we ask that you stay with us, and while you stay with us, of course, we invite you to share the live, share the live, share the live. Bye for now.